Good afternoon, guys and gals. This is North coming to you on a brisk and cool Friday, October the 22nd, 2021. And it's cool. I mean, it's cool and it's brisk. It's getting real out here. We're currently running a temperature of about 45 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think translates into somewhere around 8 or 9 degrees. Maybe 7 or 8. It's getting pretty cool. Got a light breeze coming out of the north. But I thought I'd get outside today and do some things. And it sort of made me think of something. It made me think, this is what I'm doing today. I wonder what everyone else has as a reality in their day. You know what I mean? Like, how do you find your reality? Do you find your reality in there? Do you think your cell phone will provide you with reality? I think it can provide you with information and knowledge, if you're using it as that kind of a tool. But, if you're stuck all the time indoors gaming on this thing, or on a computer or some other kind of gaming system, that's not reality. And you can't find reality in your cell phone. You can find knowledge and information, but you can't find reality. You can find reality outside. Going for a walk in the woods. Going out into your garden. You can see much of my garden is still in here. Right? Let's see if I can get a zoom on this. Still San Marzanos on the vine. So it's going to freeze here this weekend. So I'm going to end up ripping all that out. But this is one of the areas where I find my reality. Here's another little bit of reality for you. You step out into the garden. All you have to do is go outside the walls of your house. You may find food. Or a companion. Whichever way you see it. If you're hungry, it may look like food to you. Okay? But, there's lots of different realities out here. You can grow your fruits and vegetables. Why? Because I made it my reality. I have medicine. Why? Because I made it my reality. Here's another reality for you. See this beautiful, beautiful black composted soil here? You can take that soil, put it into those totes right there, wait for about 110 days, do a couple of things to it over those 100 or so days. And the reality is, you can grow yourself some food. That's real. Here's another good one. Go sit in front of a fire. Put your cell phone down. Put your cell phone away. Go sit in front of a fire. You'll find all kinds of reality there. As I assure you. Putting your hands in this dirt and growing food, you'll find a ton of reality. You can't eat any of the realities you might find in here. Okay? So it's important to use this to learn, to do some of those things that we were just talking about. Okay? So some of you might be saying, okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, Mr. Fancy Talker there, what's your reality? Alright. That's a question I'm prepared to answer. I'm not afraid to answer that. Here's a reality. I need to clean out this garden. It's going to warm up over the next couple of days, so I will be getting to that. But a reality for me, over much of the summertime is, there's my back door right there. A reality for me is, I don't even have to take a step off of my porch to find food. These are pole beans. And I have more on the porch on the other side of the house and in another area. Oh, look. Here's another reality. If I expire that food source, I've got more food within 2 feet around the corner. That's reality. Because let's face it, we all share a common reality. And that common reality is that we will all need to rely on food every single day of our lives. And no one gets to escape that. There's no one who's exempt from that. Not a single person. Here's another reality for you. Oh, let me zoom out on that. I'm a terrible cameraman here, but that's alright. Another reality is they can shut this off on you anytime they want. It's been done around the world. Do some research if you don't believe me. Check out Myanmar. This may not always be a reality for you, but the need for this is always going to be everyone's reality. Now I'll let those dry on the vine there. Some of them already are. I'll let those dry, I'll harvest them, and I'll put those back into my seed vault. Which leads to exactly what my reality is for me today. It's exactly what I'm doing. That's pole beans, as you saw behind me. Harvesting those out. And I'm taking the seeds out of the pods. There are some very, very nice seeds coming out of there. And so that's part of my reality for today. Another part of my reality, I can harvest food out of my garden and eat it at this late date in October. I can harvest things out of the garden to spice things up, or to save as seeds for my seed vault, or both. Here's another reality for you. Because I use my computing devices as educational tools, I found out what these marks on peppers are called and why they take place. It's called corking. C-O-R-K-I-N-G. Corking. And all that is like stretch marks on a pepper plant from rapid growth. To be honest, some people actually prefer them that way, pepper aficionados, which I am not. This is about as hot as I like to get. But, and yes, the reality of that is I did learn it on a type of device. So you'd best use your devices as educational tools, because you may not always be able to rely on them. You certainly can't rely on them to eat. I'm not going to tell you how to get food unless you're learning how to grow it. Use it for an educational tool. But that's kind of what I had on my mind for you guys and gals. You know, to let you know, you got to get off the phone. You got to get out of the house. You got to get away from the computer to find reality. Go have a fire outside, you know. Sit in front of a fire, or get your hands in the dirt and do some gardening. Go for a walk in the woods, you know. That's where you're going to find reality. You'll find reality in the woods, in front of a fire, in your gardens, and in your harvest. Because like I said, we're all joined, we're all linked by the same reality of needing to rely on food every day. With that, I hope everyone stays well and safe, gets a little something from that message. This is going to be North, and I am out for now. Stay well and safe, all.